Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Evil Genius 2. In the last episode we started our second Lootapalooza run. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that to stick. And we're going to try another one here shortly, or rather finish this one shortly. Need to do a little bit of work here in the training room RQ because we got ourselves a giant dodo egg, or creature egg, or whatever. Which magically has the ability to train scientists for some reason, so we're going to take advantage of that. Let's open this up another couple of tiles. Go grab our creature egg. Bring it back up here. Hopefully that's enough. Okay, well, it's still a little tight. So, you know, it's the opposite of John Steele's mom, but I think I can make it work, which... again, is pretty much how I had to handle John Steele's mom. So I do that, and I'll do that. What the fuck? No. 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 Yes. 2 tiles. There. Okay. I think that did it. Okay. We're also chasing Rumpelstiltskin and his stupid spinning wheel, so we need to get 3 parts of the spinning wheel from the world stage. I think I have to do these... yep, consecutively rather than concurrently, so this is going to take a hot minute for me, but a smash cut for you. So also in the last episode, I mentioned that I'm getting some sort of weird graphical bug right now, probably from all the alt-tabbing. I found the spot where it's really going to bite me in the ass. It's not glowing here, because this region, Eastern Anvil, has no scheme in it. When I zoom out, I can see the blinky-doo. You can see the green blinky-doos. But when you zoom in, they disappear. So that might be a problem. I think I can handle it, and this is my last episode for this recording session. But if this problem keeps up, I think I'm going to have to actually restart. Or at least next time I play, you know, the next recording session, if this bug crops up again, I'm going to just have to bite the bullet and restart. It doesn't really cause me too many problems with the recording setup, but it's just annoying enough that I really don't want to do it. So I've got another quality of life suggestion for the 0 devs who are watching this. Although, if there are any devs who are watching this, please say hi. Unless that would probably be too forward for a YouTuber who doesn't have a whole lot of subs. But still, my point is, I want to know. This needs to be changed a little bit. Because specifically going into the hallway and looking at the number of items, this is just way too much crap for a scrolling menu. Like, the hallway needs like a turrets tab and a traps tab and a miscellaneous tab. This has to be subdivided, because this is flippin' nonsense. Especially when you get a new object, like a turret, and then you have to figure out where the hell it is to clear the notification. That's all I'm asking for. Nothing huge. I don't know how to do it. Probably very difficult to program. Again, I am... you know, no game designer or anything like that. And it's already grouped up. I mean, all the turrets are on the end. And, of course, the traps are next to them. What is that? Oh, interesting. You know, so it's not a huge deal. It's at least grouped. Because you have your temperature stuff together, you have your doors together, you have your miscellaneous at the beginning. Like, this is fine, but this is still just a mess. I don't know how you would make it look pretty, but, it's a bit confusing for poor YouTuber brains like mine. Alright, let's keep researching this flipping spinning wheel. Okay, I'm going to have to... hey! Pop the achievement for International Treasures! 15 loot bits in one playthrough. Awesome. The new loot item is secure in your lair. Okay. Before I do the next one, I mean, first of all, I want to position this properly. Ooh, right here in the middle of everything would be pretty good if I can... it's a little tight of a fit. However, we can put that there. We'll move the briefcase here and move John Steele's dumbass rocket here. Get it out of the way, just like I got John Steele out of the way. Move this over here. Yeah, that should be good. What was I talking about? Let's say something. Oh, yes. So, from what I've seen so far, I mean, I guess correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, even though I'm not going to see it for a week and a half, but it seems getting the pearls, the fuel for our doomsday weapon, requires a worker submarine specifically. It may have it may have a different symbol, like it may have a different icon. I can't really pull up an example now because none of my sea regions have it, but it seems whenever I need to pull up fuel, it requires the worker submarine no matter what kind of minions it has. So with only one worker submarine plus the Nautilus, that's going to slow me down pretty significantly. We have plenty of tech. I think I can get through this now, right? Yeah. I just can't go more than that. Okay. Let's add a second, or even a third worker submarine. And then add a little of that. I wish I could actually go one deeper, but I can't yet. I need the next level diggy-do. But just so we have an additional option. Oh, I could put this here, I guess? Yeah. Yeah. Then I'll probably have to move the furnace. Let's move the furnace to the corner and then make a copy here. And then we'll start adding additional furnaces this way if I can fit them in. But this way, we need at least, I would say, probably 3. Definitely at least 2. In order to make sure that we're constantly getting enough fuel. Because I don't want that to be our choke point for our resources. It shouldn't cost that much to do this. Let's get the techies, or the engineers rather, working on a couple worker subs for us. And again, you know, hindsight being what it is, had I known that, I would have never gotten rid of the ones we had before. I would have just dug out a hole like this and shaped it. But hey, that's, you know, this is why I like playing games on my own and without looking at wikis and stuff. I just like being able to figure it out on my own. Plus, at least for me, the lesson sticks better in my head when I'm doing this on my own, as opposed to looking it up on a wiki. If I look it up on a wiki, I forget the information. So, this should be better. Okay, so let's square up the room. And then, now see, this is where I run into problems, because I can't just... I mean, I guess I could jam the furnaces in there. Oh no, I can't. Okay, so space heaters. Let's see if 3 apart. Ooh, no, that's gonna be too hot. Okay, 5 apart. Nope, too cold. Split the difference. 4 apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, plop. 1, 2, 3, 4, plop. That should be good. I don't like the way this looks, but this is the only way I can do this while keeping Jaws within my trap room. Oh, you know what? I should also just open all of this up at this point. So let's use, well, let's use a cheap hallway. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna help anything, but fucking whatever. Maybe it'll help Jaws agents kind of get themselves organized. I could even put a trap in there if I get really bored. I just kind of want to watch how this goes down before I grab the next quest. Wow, that still didn't do fuck all. Shit. Alright. 3 apart. See if that does any better. Gosh. Okay, because when we get the next level Diggy-Doo, I can go a couple more tiles. Oh, no, I can't. Wait, maybe I can. Yes, I think I can. I can go up to the snow. So I can go a couple tiles this way and a couple tiles this way, which will be just enough for me to cram some furnaces in there, which should help out. I could probably also set up walls between each submarine eventually. I don't really know if it'd be necessary, but it's an option. Alright, anyway, whatever. So that's done. Let's hit the next loot. Going to get keep calm and carry on. Your defenses are formidable, but not enough to keep your enemies away from your lair. You need a defense innovation that will test the stomach of even the toughest hero.
I summoned you here so you could explain your failure to keep enemy agents away from my... What is that stench?
Did you just shit yourself?
A durian. I just had some for lunch right before you called me in. As for the defense breaches, I admit
That smell... It is foul. I cannot even concentrate on the matter at hand. Interesting.
I'm sorry. I'll never eat another durian. I'll go back to tuna sandwiches, honest.
This is what I need. Something horribly odorous. If it affects me this badly, think of what it will do to them.
The Akamura just verbally reacted to that line. You've decided to use the power of Stench to combat your enemies.
A trap has been triggered.
I'm sorry, I'm pausing because there's a few lines that are running through my head, but I'm throwing out each one because they're either too embarrassing or too gross. I'm trying to settle on one if I can. No, let's just move on. Fuck it. Get your team to work researching the worst odors in the world so you can weaponize the worst of the worst. Just like John Steele's mom's... I don't know if I'm going to put that in the episode. You may have just heard a censor beep. You've isolated the most potent odors. The British or French or whatever spelling is throwing me off. You can find, bring them together, and synthesize the worst smell in the entire world. Is that the British spelling? Do they use a U in odor? I just want to pronounce it odeur when I see it spelled that way. Alright, yeah, like hors d'oeuvres. Horse divorce was I used to pronounce it as a child. Alright, oh yeah, and Symmetry is here. I actually invited her here because I've changed my submarine room a little bit again, and I'm testing its defenses. I'd rather test it now. Ooh, I need 15 biologists? Crap. I'd rather test it now on my terms by inviting her and seeing how she reacts than have her just show up unexpectedly and I have my pants down. I mean, I wouldn't mind having my pants down around Symmetry, but not for that reason. Also, she'd probably kick my ass, so, you know, it wouldn't really be a fun time for me. Alright, so Symmetry is here. She seems less confused. Because before, they really struggled trying to navigate these rooms. Yeah, they get into the kill box a little quicker now. But they still reliably go into the kill box, so... Yep. And now it pops off. And I can't see the rockets being fired because of that weird visual bug. Although, I can actually see what's going on now, so that's helpful. Yeah, that, cool. Alright, so the kill box still works perfectly fine. Ooh, now the visual bug is actually causing me a little grief. Symmetry left some of her camera disruptors, and usually you can see a glow coming from them. but I can't see any glow even when I'm fully zoomed in. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on that. Well, like I said, this is the last episode of the recording session, so I don't think it's gonna hurt me too bad. Provided that it does fix itself when I restart the game, then it's not a big deal. One stench sample came in a little later than the others, and it smells promising. Analyze its DNA and discover its source. We just have another very short research project to do.
Support your current minion count.
The carrion flower is exactly what you need. You must have it. Have your minions brave the jungle to bring one back for you. Also, I have slightly tweaked our lockers again. I moved them a little further back, as you can see here. That way I could extend out the break room. I have this small area just in case I may need more punchy bot machines, but these aren't at 100% capacity yet, so I'm not too worried about it. And the TVs are also not at 100% capacity, but a little extra never hurts. Redundancy, redundancy, redundancy. You need to make sure all of your little minions are well cared for. At least until they outlive their usefulness.
A scheme has succeeded.
The new loot item is secure in your lair. Let's see what that is. Oh yeah, the carrion flower. Do yourself a favor and don't go near it. Your less refined minions have taken to calling it the smelly death flower. Okay. Oh, is it a trap? It can only go in corridors, so I assume that means it's a trap. What if we expand out our corridor a little bit here? Then
A scheme has succeeded.
kind of cram it over here. I mean, sure, right? Look, symmetry is cute. I need to buy her flowers, even if it's a stinky death flower. Oh god, why does it look like it has legs and a head? I hate it. Symmetry will love it. I hate it. Okay, well, we built that. Let's get the next objective. Pharaoh is foul, foul is Pharaoh. Your minions are loyal, but not the hardiest. Seeking a way to fortify them against the ravages of time, you turn your sights to Egypt's own immortals, the mummies.
This month's minion casualties are unacceptable. A few dozen are fine, but I have a bottom line here.
I've seen the numbers, and I think I have a solution. What do you know about Egyptian mummies?
I know everything, of course. But just for the sake of conversation, reminds me.
Their preservation methods have allowed them to last millennia. We could study their techniques.
And use them to fortify my own minions. It is an excellent idea. I am glad I thought of it.
Right, Polar? You're such a genius. You've located a mummy's tomb that appears undisturbed. Dispatch a team of researchers and laborers to recover the sarcophagus for you. Boy, we better hope it's not cursed. Well, Symmetry's on her way, so I hope she likes our present, and, I hate that it's breathing at me. Anyway, someone has dared to steal what was rightfully yours to pilfer. Have your research teams find out who. Huh, didn't expect that. Symmetry? Why'd you shut down my stinky death flower? It was a present from me to you with all my heart and love and venom. In more ways than one. Well, it's working now. Hopefully someone will trip it as they walk back toward it. Oh, Symmetry. Man. You know, Symmetry, this is a really difficult relationship to be in with you if you're gonna shut down my stinky death flowers. Oh, have some rockets in the face. That is not a euphemism. Okay, interesting. My techie, I was finally looking up here at my fusion plants, and one of my techies is still pretty upset at the heat. So, can I do the aircon unit? Well, that's probably not going to have enough of an effect. Oh wait, what if we double them up? Hold on a minute. Is this going to be enough to keep it just cool enough? Probably not. This one would still be really hot. I would probably need the air conditioner. Yeah, the industrial air conditioner.
A trap has been triggered.
Like, I mean, do I need it? Let's see. Oh, wow, that does make a difference.
Your scientists have discovered something.
I mean, what surprises me is that the things themselves... Whoops.
An agent has escaped captivity.
Like, the things themselves don't seem too hot.
An item has been destroyed.
Hold on, Karen. I'm doing temperature changing. Yeah, maybe there. I think that'll
Capture
work.
An agent.
Alright, hold on. But... Oh no, they are melting now. Huh. Wow, yeah, so I'm gonna have to cool them down. This one's only hot, so the walls only do so much. Okay. I don't think it's gonna matter, but for as fast as it's going down, sure. Let's add a couple air conditioners. Alright, so what the hell's going on here other than ship breaking for some reason? Oh, I need to go to this. Okay. The Department of Antiquities is transporting the sarcophagus to its secret storage facility. Equip a squad of minions with jetpacks so they can follow its zeppelin to its HQ. There's probably an easier way to do it, but fuck it, we're an evil genius. What else would we do?
You lost this battle the moment Steel took the field.
Oh yeah? Well, what about all those people who are lining up to kick his ass? Here, hold the door open. Let's make this easier.
An agent's body may shatter, but our bond is unbroken.
Future Pyro, leave that in. Oh, we followed the Zeppelin, which again was annoying because it was 5 missions that were consecutive. You've located the Department of Antiquities storage facility. Have your top men break in and claim the sarcophagus once and for all. So really, again, it's 6 missions that I had to do consecutively. It's fine. I'm not gonna shit on the game for that particular decision. It just is a little exhausting, but I recognize that part of the reason it's exhausting is that I'm going for 100% loot. Especially knowing what all this loot does, a lot of it I really don't care about. Like, Cupid's arrow is not that good of a trap. Prometheus's torch is good. What the hell is going on in here? Oh, Blue Saint's in here. Alright, Blue Saint was in here. Anyway, Prometheus, yeah, that's another thing. I can't see where the fires are. Like, I've got the green symbol that tells me it's on fire, and that's it. With the graphical bug. Anyway, Prometheus's torch is really good. The Sands of Time is, like, that's going to be a #1 priority for me from now on. But, like, the Rafflesia or whatever, the Carrion Flower isn't that big of a deal. Rumpelstiltskin's wheel's alright. Fountain of Youth's probably not necessary. You know, a lot of these loots are fine, but not more than that. Oh, and Trojan Horse is definite because of the ridiculously high amount of money it can generate. You know, the loot ranges its gamut. I'm sure someone out there has a tier list of the loot, and I would make one myself, except I am way too freaking lazy. I do long plays, not tier lists. Tier lists take work. I just insulted myself. But you know what I mean. This is my wheelhouse, not tier lists. I guess you could figure out my tier list just by what I am doing or not doing. Now that you have the sarcophagus, have your team analyze it for any potential medical benefits you can apply to your Legion of Minions. Another research project. Let's get it going.
Research has begun.
That took a while. The new loot is secure in your lair. Alright, so once again, let's grab that. I'm hoping I can get through the last 2 before my session is done here. Embrace the rejuvenating power of the Pharaohs. Don't worry if it leaves you without a pulse. Such things are beyond you now. Jesus. Alright, let's put it in the here, because where else would you put the rejuvenating dead person but in the here. It doesn't have any feet prints. That's interesting. Well, let's just stick it in the middle for now. Alright. Anyway, I want to hopefully finish out all these loots before the end of my recording session, but I'm kind of running into the clock right now. And I'm too tired. I really don't want it to go too long. Too darn hot. Your layer's power usage is making the heat inside unbearable, but you won't turn on the air conditioning. What, are you made of money? Find a simpler solution to your heating problem.
Side story begun.
Rather than waste money on air conditioning, you've instead opted to steal a giant block of ice. While there are still glaciers, find one to take your ice block from. It's so ironic, since we are doing that sort of exact thing with Polar. Well, whatever. License to chill? Oh, I should have used that one.
Research has begun.
Looking at my fusion generator room again, you can see the rate of durability loss when this is just warm. But then we go to hot, and it is definitely going through faster. So it's not just a binary. I was wondering if it was a binary where, you know, there was a single rate, and then it would get hot, you know, much higher once it was melting. But it seems that I have to cool them down as much as possible. Which, I'm sure, again, I know, I've been reading the comments, a few of you have already been telling me that, I get it, but I need to do this stuff myself, otherwise it doesn't stick. So, I'm gonna go ahead and make another one. Wow, that's gonna make it cold? Really? You know what? Fine. Let's put one air conditioner per whatever. We'll just do this, and then do this, and do this, and then... Can machines be too cold? Will that cause damage? I guess I'll find that out. Anyway, I did the thing I needed to do. The Hubbard Glacier in Northern Patriot Territory will do nicely for the purposes of cooling your layer. Time to investigate further. Okay, let's go get it. You've got the ice. Your unexpected finding at the Hubbard Glacier merits further study. Send a biologist to follow up on your climate team's work.
I haven't heard an update on the Hubbard Glacier dig in a while. What's the delay?
The heat is deathly.
We've tried to cut around the Yeti, and it's just not working. It'll take more time to come up with a solution.
The Yeti? Also, man, that biologist has an intense glare.
Forget the Yeti. Just bring the ice here. I don't care what's frozen in it.
But boss, is it a good idea to bring this creature straight into our base? What if the ice melts?
That will never happen. And besides, you will have bigger problems than a Yeti if you do not do what I say.
Okay, steal the ice and Yeti on the world stage. I wonder if they've changed it so that this loot also gives off any cold. So I'm looking at my generators again. This one, I guess, is a balanced temperature. You can see its durability ticking down. This one is a warm one. It's ticking down a little faster. But if we go to this one, which is chilly, it is also ticking down a little faster. It looks like chilly and warm are ticking down the exact same amount. So, should I guess, in theory, I should get rid of one of these? Oh wait, I could medium it. No, make that one high, make this one medium. Right? No, now that one's hot. Okay, so high that one, and then medium this one. Nope, nothing, I can't get it perfect. It's whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm sure as long as I keep it away from melting, it's going to be good enough, and I don't care enough to really, like, go too bananas with that and make it too perfect. And now the new loot item is secure in our lair.
Research has begun.
Alright, so let's, see if that actually produces cold. Hopefully they did that, otherwise it's gonna be, kind of? This large chunk of ice will cool the air enough to prevent fires in the immediate area. Interesting. Let's put that deep in the first power room. because if anything's going to catch on fire, it's going to be deep in the first power room. So we'll sell that one off and put this one down instead. Like so. Sure. Okay, I have 1 minute left. I'm going to go ahead and let the episode go just a bit long because I want to get the rest of my loot. So, and there's only one loot left. If there was more than one, I would say fuck it. Trident and True, a museum has contacted you, hoping to display a statue of Poseidon in your cover operation. They don't know what they have on their hands, but you do. The legendary Trident of Poseidon. Do whatever it takes to get that statue into your lair.
Hi, me again. Just wondering if you'd made a decision about where to display your ancient Poseidon statue yet.
The museum wishes to make this choice carefully. We don't want to put the sea god in any old place.
We're not any old place. We're running a modern-day Versailles here. Also, my boss, really wants it.
Oh, very well. I'll be on a cruise ship out in the morning. I trust your casino will be in perfect order.
Of course. Our resort will be fit for Poseidon himself. I hope.
Casino challenge? In order to display the Poseidon statue, your cover operation must be up to standard. To start, make sure you have enough space by building additional casino tiles. Okay, 100 is not that bad, and the implication is that I can destroy it afterward. So let's just extend out this way and go from there. We got that. You want this Poseidon statue to look like a piece with your cover operation. Look of a piece with your cover operation. Invest some time and gold into the decor of the casino so it looks approximately classy. 50 decor items? Good God.
Dear me. I'd heard that this casino was of uncommon class, but the rumors don't really do it justice.
I don't know about that. We're just a humble luxury resort where nothing bad or sinister ever happens.
Like murders. We never have murders here. If you heard about murders, it's fake news.
Quite. Well, I think Poseidon's likeness will be right at home here. Now, where shall we put it?
Up your ass would be a good place. I'm sorry. I'm getting Akamura in my ear. Never mind. Also, if you're looking at this, you may be asking, Pyro, did you actually succeed in that quest by building 50 coffee machines? And the answer is no. I built 52 just to make sure that we had a few extra so it counted. Anyway, the museum has delivered the Poseidon statue to you. Find it in a suitable place of prominence in your cover operation. Okay, is it free? It better be free.
A scheme has succeeded.
It's apparently free. Good. Oh, well, this is right in front of the one door. That seems nice. And in front of, like, 8 coffee machines. The curator of the museum has come for a surprise inspection of the Poseidon statue and the mountains of coffee machines. Take him through your brainwashing machine and make him your servant. Okay. I have to say, hashtag not sponsored, but thanks to one of our channel regulars, Delir, I have found the wonder that is, what is it? Victor Allen is the brand? Victor Allen coffee pods, and holy shit are they delicious. But it's also clogged my poor off-brand Keurig. So, we're looking for a solution to that. But, it might be worth getting a slightly better coffee machine if I can keep drinking those coffees. I think I've turned into a coffee snob. I love that Evil Genius 2 puts thought bubbles or whatever over the heads of important characters, because how the hell would I ever find the museum head without it? Like, but the speech bubble makes this perfect. Emma Trumpet. Well, we're gonna capture Emma Trumpet. Wow, she gave up immediately without a fight. I didn't even have to punch her in the head. Oh, hi. Okay, well, the mercenary running up on her with a rocket launcher probably encouraged her, but, you know, at least we didn't scare off the tourists. And the final issue with this graphical glitch is there's no laser door on the cells anymore either. So, I don't know what causes it, but with all the alt tabbing I do in order to do the show, I'm sure it's just something.
The eggheads down there finally figured out how to activate the Trident's power.
Okay, 2 things. First of all, finishing that thought, I don't think it's anything that Rebellion needs to deal with. It's not me bitching. It's just me going, man, I probably shouldn't alt-tab that much. Second, synchronized animations really kind of fuck with me, and I don't like them. I don't know if there's a fear for that. I think it's just kind of an uncanny valley when it's purely synced up. This is kind of creeping me out.
Splendid. I've just come from brainwashing. The curators just signed the statue to us in perpetuity.
So now we've got a deadly magic statue that the boss will probably want to test on someone.
Oh my god, maybe I should have made this go another
Yes.
episode.
Perhaps now would be a good time for you and I to take a lengthy break.
Good call. Oh, we're good. The Trident will be a formidable defense against your foes. Okay. Great. How? Why? How? Where? Wait. What? Oh. Okay. Sure. Let's put it here, I guess? I mean, I'd put it in the kill box, but the kill box is already as good as it needs to be. We need to shore up defenses over here when Olga steps through. Maybe it makes lightning. Well, anyway, that's it for today. I've gone way over, and we are done with the loot missions. Looks like we've got some crime lords to deal with. Yeah, this looks good. Oh, I forgot about Poison Ivy, or whatever her name is. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. I probably shouldn't take my first day back from a significant eye injury / eye infection and do an 11-hour recording session, but I'm PyroFalkon, damn it. I don't listen to good advice when it comes to my health. I mean, I'm probably going to be dead at 46, but you know, at least I'll have good YouTube content for those few years I'm alive. I'm sorry, is that too dark? There's going to be a few of you who are going to get very angry at me that I said that in the comments. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. I promise I'll take care of myself and I'll take it easy editing tomorrow. That's where I kind of screwed up. Actually, fuck it. Since I'm blathering anyway and we're kind of in overtime, I think it was a perfect storm of injury because the last thing I did before my eye started hurting was I was editing one of the episodes of this series of Evil Genius 2, and I broke some of my personal rules when it comes to production, like specifically the speed-up camera. I very, very, very rarely ever get motion sick or ill no matter what I'm seeing on a screen, but when I was doing editing for that episode of Evil Genius, I actually developed some pretty bad eye strain, but I forced myself through it, which was a stupid thing to do. And then I went to bed that night, and when I woke up, there felt like there was something in my eye, and it got all red and super puffy and gross. So I think it was a combination of both massive eye strain and also something that I'm allergic to getting in my eye that night. Because I don't think eye strain can cause you to go bloodshot and puffy, can it? So that didn't make sense for both of those things to happen. So it was bad. And then later I got feverish, so who the fuck knows what happened to my body. But the good news is I feel better. But after that scare and the fact that I've lost, let's be honest, I lost a week of my career because of that injury or illness. I'm going to start taking a little bit better care of myself. When it comes to these Evil Genius episodes, they're very long, and certainly when editing, it can get exhausting. So I'm going to try to do better, not push myself to necessarily do 6 episodes in a day. You guys won't notice any different, because they'll still come out within a week. It's just, it's going to be slower and hopefully better on me so I can take care of myself. Because all joking aside, I want to be around for a long, long time doing YouTube because I love this job. This is what I was born for. But that's enough waxing poetic for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm back, baby. And I will see you again tomorrow for another episode.